Hitting 70 and still thriving in ways that leave most folks in the dust is something to shout about. But what does it really mean to be crushing it at this age? It is not about flashy trophies or endless praise. It is about the everyday wins that prove you are living life to the fullest. If you are 70 and can still nail these 6 things, you are not just keeping up, you are soaring past 90% of your peers. Let us jump in and explore why these simple yet powerful abilities are the true markers of a life well lived. First up, if you can tackle a flight of stairs without huffing and puffing, like you just ran a sprint, you are already outpacing most people your age. It might not seem like a big deal when you are just climbing up to grab a book from your study or heading downstairs for a cup of coffee. But let us be real, those steps are a hidden fitness challenge. Research from heart health experts shows that by age 70, your stamina and lung power can drop by nearly half compared to your younger years. That is a steep decline, but it is not a done deal. Climbing stairs is like a full-body workout in disguise. Firing up your heart, lungs, and leg muscles all at once. No gym required. A study in Europe put people over 60 to the test, asking them to climb 3 flights of stairs in under a minute and a half. The results were striking. Those who aced it were far less likely to face heart issues over the next decade. Picture this. You are 70, visiting a buddy in a walk-up apartment, and the elevator is out. Do you sigh and wait it out? Or do you stride up those stairs with a grin? Maybe even cracking a joke about your daily workout. If you are in the second group, you are not just climbing stairs. You are dominating them. This ability shows your heart is still pumping strong. Your lungs are delivering oxygen like champs, and your muscles are ready for action. So, if you can bound up those steps with ease, or even just a light sweat, you are winning big. Not everyone can keep up. So give yourself a pat on the back. Next time you hit the stairs, skip the elevator and treat it like your personal victory lap. Next, if you can rattle off what you ate for lunch yesterday without a second thought, you are flexing a mental muscle that puts you ahead of the pack. It might sound like no big deal. Who keeps track of every meal? Right. But hold on. Because remembering something as simple as your midday bite is a sign your brain is still sharp as a tack. As we age, memory can start to slip. With studies from brain health groups noting that about 1 in 10 people over 65 deal with some memory fog, that is a sobering stat. But here is the bright side. If you can easily recall that you munched on a turkey wrap with a side of fruit or savored a slice of pizza with a cold drink, your mind is firing on all cylinders. Think of it like a gym session for your brain. Every time you pull up a detail like what you ate, you are keeping those mental gears turning. Better yet, if you can also remember the chat you had over lunch, maybe a funny quip from a friend, that is like adding a bonus rep to your brain workout. Imagine this. You are at a family gathering, and your grandkid pipes up. Grandpa, what did you have for lunch yesterday? You grin and say without missing a beat, I had a hearty bowl of chili with cornbread, and it was downright delicious. That quick answer does more than impress. It sparks a connection, letting you share a slice of your day and stay woven into the moment, keeping your memory sharp ties to things like staying active, eating brain-friendly foods like fish or walnuts, and keeping your mind busy with books or puzzles. So, if you can chuckle about yesterday's meal, recall the dessert that hit the spot, or even share a story tied to it, you are not just remembering, you are proving your brain is still in top form, ready for whatever comes next. Those little memory wins are worth celebrating. So keep them coming. Moving on to number 3. If you can stand on one leg for 10 seconds without wobbling like a leaf in the wind, you are showcasing a skill that screams vitality. It might sound like a playful challenge, something you would do to impress the grandkids or test your yoga chops. But do not be fooled. This simple act is a powerhouse indicator of your health. Research from sports science journals reveals that folks in their 70s who can hold this pose for 10 seconds are up to 50% less likely to face major health setbacks in the years ahead. That is a jaw-dropping stat for something so straightforward. Balancing on one leg is not just about staying upright. It is a full-body symphony, calling on your muscles, core, and brain to work in perfect harmony. Picture this. You are in your backyard, and someone dares you to stand like a flamingo for a quick 10 count. It sounds easy, but as you lift one foot, your body kicks into high gear. Your leg muscles tighten, your core steadies, and your mind focuses to keep you from tipping. It is like a mini workout that proves your strength and coordination are still on point. Now imagine you are strolling through a park and spot someone in their 70s casually balancing on one leg, maybe stretching or just having fun. It is impressive. Right. That ability is more than a cool trick. It shows your body is tuned up and your risk of falls or injuries is way down. Plus, good balance is a ticket to staying active and independent. So, if you can channel your inner flamingo and hold that pose without a stumble, you are not just balancing, you are proving you have got serious physical and mental game. Give it a try next time you are waiting for the kettle to boil. Those 10 seconds say more about your health than you might think. And nailing it means you are absolutely winning at life. Now, let us talk about number 4. If you can still let out a belly laugh that lights up the room, you are winning in ways that go way beyond the physical. We are talking about the kind of chuckle that makes your cheeks ache, your eyes sparkle, and your whole body feel alive. If you are 70 and still find joy in life's little quirks, whether it is a silly joke, a goofy moment, or your own mix-ups, you are not just having fun. You are showing a strength that keeps you young at heart. Laughter is not just a good time. It is like a secret weapon for your mind and body. Studies from top universities show that a hearty laugh can lower stress, boost your immune system, and even help you handle pain better. That is right. Giggling is like a natural medicine, releasing feel-good vibes that lift your spirit and keep you grounded. Life at 70 can throw some curveballs. Maybe a friend moves away, or the world feels like it is changing too fast. But if you can still crack a smile or laugh out loud, you are building a shield against those tough moments. Picture this. You are at a coffee shop with friends, and someone shares a ridiculous story. You laugh so hard, you nearly spill your drink. And for that moment, nothing else matters. That joy shows you are resilient, able to bounce back and find light even when things get heavy. I think of a neighbor who, at 75, would tell wild tales about her younger days, laughing like a kid at every punchline. Her giggles were not just about the story, they were proof she could still embrace life's ups and downs with a twinkle in her eye. So, if you are still chuckling at a funny show, swapping jokes with pals, or laughing at your own slip-ups, you are doing more than enjoying the moment. You are proving your emotional strength is rock solid, ready for whatever comes next. That is a victory worth celebrating every single day. Coming in at number 5. If you are 70 and still nurturing your friendships or sparking new ones, you are building a treasure chest of connection that many only dream of. It is not just about having someone to call. It is about staying woven into the fabric of life, sharing stories, and keeping loneliness at bay. Feeling isolated can sneak up as we age. With research from aging experts showing that nearly 1 in 3 people over 70 grapple with loneliness that dims their days. That is a tough reality. But if you are still reaching out, grabbing coffee with old pals, or chatting up a new neighbor, you are way ahead of the curve. Strong social ties are not just heartwarming, they are a lifeline. Studies prove that people who stay connected live longer and keep their minds sharper. Picture this. You are 70. And you are the one planning a game night or calling a friend to catch up. That effort is not just fun, it is like a workout for your soul, boosting your happiness and even your health. Think of places like Okinawa, Japan, where people live past 100. Thanks in part to tight-knit communities, they have groups called moai, lifelong circles of friends who share laughs, support, and everything in between. Whether it is a buddy you have known since grade school or a new friend from a hobby group, these bonds are pure gold. If you are still swapping stories over lunch, organizing a book club, or just being there for someone who needs a listener, you are not just keeping friends. You are crafting a life rich with meaning. Those moments of connection keep your heart full and your mind buzzing. So, keep those phone calls going, plan that next get-together, and show up for the people who light up your world. You are not just maintaining friendships. You are proving your life is vibrant and strong and built to last. Rounding out our list at number 6. If you are 70 and still whipping up your own meals in the kitchen, you are not just feeding your body, you are owning your independence in a way that shines. It might seem like just another daily task, grabbing ingredients and stirring up something tasty. But cooking is a quiet superpower. It is not only about tossing together a sandwich or simmering a pot of soup. It is about the mobility to move around the kitchen, the coordination to slice and dice, and the mental sharpness to follow a recipe or improvise one. Plus, it is a little act of self-care. Even if you are cooking just for you. Research from health studies in Scandinavia shows that older adults who cook for themselves are more likely to eat balanced meals, cutting their risk of heart issues or diabetes by a solid 25%. That is huge, proving that every time you fire up the stove, you are investing in your well-being. Picture this. You are 70, standing in your kitchen, maybe humming a tune as you chop veggies for a stir-fry or flip a pancake just right. That moment is more than a meal. It is a celebration of your freedom and creativity. Cooking pulls you into the present, letting you savor the sizzle of garlic or the scent of fresh herbs. Almost like a mini meditation session. It can also spark memories. Maybe you are recreating your mom's lasagna or a dish from a trip abroad. That connection to the past adds a layer of joy to every bite. There is something deeply satisfying about crafting a meal from scratch, whether it is a simple salad or a hearty stew. So, if you are still in there, mixing, tasting, and plating up dishes with a dash of love, you are not just cooking, you are embracing your strength, nourishing your spirit, and showing the world that age is no match for your zest for life. Keep stirring up those meals, because every one is a masterpiece of living well. These 6 skills, from climbing stairs to cooking with flair, may seem small, but together they paint a vibrant picture of thriving at 70. Each one, whether it is laughing with friends or balancing like a pro, shows your strength, joy, and zest for life. They are not just tasks. They are proof you are living boldly, with a spirit that defies age. If you are nailing these, you are not just getting by, you are soaring, showing the world that 70 is a time to shine. So keep moving, connecting, and savoring every moment, because you are living proof that life only gets richer with time.